blessing y'all with the Yah-Mean of the day. Don't get so comfortable ever get so comfortable where you can't verbalize your appreciation for someone. Don't ever do that. Don't ever get so comfortable where you can't verbalize and tell somebody, thank you, I appreciate you. The people that's along the journey, who's doing what they got to do for you, making your life at ease. Don't do that. See, today we get so dependent on the people that's in our lives that's doing for us over and over again that it just becomes the normal. But we forget to sit back and just say thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. What would I do without you? Fellas, there's women out there who will hurdle over the moon for us. Over the moon. Efforts, love, concern, meals prepped, shopping, thinking of you before she thinks of herself. And because you had it going on for years or months or whatever it is, you got comfortable. You got comfortable to the point where it just becomes the normal. But you forget to let her know you appreciate it. A simple thank you. You know, like the thank yous when you go into the restaurant and you thank the waitress or the waiter and you tip them. You thank them for doing the service, right? In all honesty, that's their job to do it. But you thank them. But at home, you have a wife that's ripping and running. You have a significant other, a girlfriend, partner that's ripping and running for you ass backwards. And you don't take the time out to thank them. See, we tend to forget about things that we just get on the normal, on the regular. We take it for granted. You should never get so comfortable where you can't verbalize your appreciation. We all guilty of it somewhere down the line, in some form. But we have to be mindful of it, because it makes a difference. It matters. Ladies, you have a king at home. This man gets up every day. He works in construction. He works throughout any season change in the world. Fall, winter, spring, summer. He's out there making stuff happen just to put food on the table. Your kids don't want for nothing. You don't want for nothing. And yes, you cook, you clean, you do all that other stuff. But a simple, babe, you've been working hard. I thank you for doing what you got to do for our family. Regardless if that's his job. Because again, like I said, we thank people all the time for their job. If a cop comes up and pull up and save your life while you're outside being harmed or dismantled or whatever way in some regard, after it's over, you're going to thank the police officer. It's their job to protect and serve. But you thank them. Thank your partner. Thank the person that's going to war for you, that's making these things happen for you, putting your life at ease, thinking about you, cherishing you, putting you on a pedestal so high, you know what I mean, so high you're frightened. Don't forget about the people in your current life who's making things happen for you. Thank them. So what? That's their job. So what is a wife's job? To make sure she take care of home. That don't have nothing to do with us, fellas. Send them a text throughout the course of the day. Thank you. And to the point where you get a reply. For what? For what, babe? What are you talking about? Thank you for just being you. Thank you for holding down our family when I'm away. Thank you for getting the kids together every single day around the clock. Thank you for coming home from work and still doing all the superwoman duties that you do each and every day. Thank you. There's no way in hell you should be having a partner every day or having somebody in your life that's performing to make your life at ease. When you pick up the phone, they're not asking you, can you do something for them? They're asking you, what can I do for you? How may I be of assistance to you? When you have people like that in your life, a simple thank you, regardless of they're not asking for it or whatever, it doesn't matter. It should come from you. It's your job, your job as an individual to make that happen, to make that person understand, I understand exactly what you're doing, and I gratefully appreciate it. So what is their job? We thank people all the time, all these outside peoples, for doing their job. You thank the TSA at the airport for finding out some information for you that help you get along the flight, faster if you were late or running behind. That's their job. That's their fucking job. But you thank them. When the waitress or the waiter comes out with your food fast, prepared, comes over there, checks on you, you give her a good tip and you thank them. That's their job. Keep that in mind when you're dealing with people face to face on an everyday basis that you take for granted. See, we thank these outside people, but it's people in our inside radius that's taking care of us on a daily that you ain't said a word to because it's normal to you. It's like the kids. Some of our kids, they just, it's normal to them for us to just rip and run for them and get them things or whatever. It becomes normal. But a thank you, I appreciate this, goes a long way. That still make you feel good as a parent, and you're lying if you say you don't. Recognize that you can't go through this life journey without alarming people who's doing right by you. Simple text message. Simple, some form of appreciation. I appreciate, I've watched what you've done. Fellas, baby, I'll watch you get up around the clock. I'll watch you get together the kids in the morning. I'll watch the baby, cry throughout the middle of the night, and you have to be to work by 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're up feeding the kid, pampering them so they can go back to sleep, and still getting up around the clock, getting to work on time, working your ass off 8 hours, coming home and being superwoman again. Thank you, baby. Ladies, you got a man, a he-man that's out there making everything happen for y'all. You living in the comfort zone. You live in comfort with no worries in the world. Don't make that a normal habit for you to just think that that's his job. Yeah, it's his job. But if you appreciate him like you say you do, the thank yous should come a little bit more often. Just on a regular. Thank you. I was thinking about you, babe. I got something set up for you. I set up the bubble bath for you tonight. I have a place at dinner. Let's go to a happy hour. I took care of things to get off your mind. I know you've been having a lot of things going on. I know the business has been a little rough, but you've been making it happen. There's food still on the table. The bills are still being accounted for. The kids still want for nothing. You're still coming. No matter what we put on our shoulders, we still come in the house with love. Thank you goes a long way. Don't get complacent. Don't ever get in the comfort zone where you can't verbalize your appreciation to someone who's making it happen for you. We have to get a lot better at that because guess what? Like I said before, and I will always continue to say, we are all on borrowed time. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till they're low in that coffin and you hear that rotting sound as it's continuing to go down into the ground to want to thank them for everything. Thank them while they're here, while they're right here in front of your face where they can actually hear you. Not no shit where you go to the hair salon ladies and talk about, well, he know how I feel about him. No, he don't fucking know. Tell him. Fellas, don't be, out there with the fellas at the, little bear night, stepping out and, yeah, well, she know I really fuck with her. No, she don't know. Won't you let her know, dickhead? Let her know. Don't ever get so comfortable where you can't verbalize your appreciation for somebody who's making it happen for you. Think about it. We rip and run raggedy and thank all these other people who's doing their jobs. Thank the person who's doing their job that makes it happen for you on a daily. Them people are sometimey. That's every once in a while. We talking about the people who pick up the phone. We talking about the people who come running. We talking about the people who drop things to make sure that you good and for your well-being. Men and women, we must do a better job. Think about it. And that's the Yah-Mean. Yah-Mean.
The voice of Rizz!